Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. I wanted to bring you guys a top 5 video today. This is my top 5 pairs of Lebrons of all time, and this is a very, very difficult list to compile. As you guys know, there's a lot of pairs of Lebrons. Right now, he's on his 13th flagship model. This one's going to be exiting soon, and I can't wait to see what the 14 offers. But there's so many great models and colorways through the years. Some of them have been major releases. Some of them have been just friends and family or just samples. But there is a ton of them out there. So this is a tough list, but I want you guys to weigh in the comment section. Let me know, what is your top 1 or 2 Lebrons? Maybe I mentioned them, maybe I did not. Feel free to go ahead and drop some comments. And shout out to you guys for leaving the comments the previous Top 5 Tuesday video, because that's how I came across this video right here. So if you guys have future suggestions for Top 5 Tuesday, leave a comment. Let me know what top 5 you guys would like to see. And let's go ahead and get into it. So first off, there is a lot of options, as I mentioned. Just a couple of them for runners-up that just didn't make the cut. The Hardwood Classic joints, the 112 Clark Kents, the All-Star 7s, the Chlorine joints, I believe they were called. The Graffiti 4s, that one just narrowly missed my top 5. The Superhero pack with the BRED colorway particularly, I love that pack. And there's the Lebronald Palmer 9 lows, not the ones over here, but the 9 lows. There's the Watch the Thrones. I mean, so there's so many crazy Lebrons, really limited ones, really generic ones as well through the years. But those ones are hard hitters that I wanted to get out there and mention just right off the bat. But let's go ahead and get into it. My top 5. Starting off at number 5 is the Lebron Champ Pack. So after the championship, or the first championship, we saw the 9 Elite, and it was in the red colorway, and then there was another pair. But that one is the only Elite that I don't have. I have the other 4 colorways that actually had a general release, and then those are the ones that I just couldn't get because the pack was pretty much like super limited. And I love that colorway. I love that pack. I thought it was a dope pack, and for me, that was definitely a number 5. Southbeach 8s. I know that's going to be one that's a little bit controversial, but number 4 would be the Southbeach 8s, because it was kind of a pivotal point for the LeBron line. That was a general release model, and that was probably the only one that I can remember to date that was in major GR. As far as I remember, it was a major GR, and basically it just instantly sold out. And for me, I didn't understand the hype of that model, particularly when it dropped, but I could see the hype growing on those ones. I ended up copping the Entourage 8s. I had a chance to cop the Southbeach 8s at the Nike employee store. Totally didn't end up copping them. It was a sleeper, and then all of a sudden the hype grew, and it was kind of this evolution of what the Southbeaches were, and then the 9 Elites came out, and so on and so on. But really the 8s are what flagged it, and when LeBron went to Miami, that was kind of like the pivotal shoe. All right, so moving on to the top 3. This is really a tough top 3, but the Fruity Pebble LeBron 4s definitely make my top 3 just because it was such a dope concept. I love the soles of the Fruity Pebble joints. They were just so original. I haven't really seen anything like that. Kind of clear and the kind of the variations. And then just, I don't know, the overall theme of them were just super sick. Yes, they're super limited, of course, but unfortunately, that's just one of those shoes I'll never have. Unless they actually end up retroing them years later, which would be pretty rad in my opinion. But that was one that was, I believe, just friends and family only, and that would definitely is the top 3. The top 2 are definitely kind of runners up for each other, but I'm going to go with the ones in the backdrop, the Big Bang 9s. Those ones are just ones that I think, obviously speak to me because of the colorway. It's just a super sick colorway, and it's just one of those models that that is the all-star pack that really set off Nike basketball and dropping all-star packs, and all of a sudden, at least in my opinion, it was the one that really hyped up everything. Obviously, the Galaxy foam posits were a huge winner that weekend as well, but those LeBrons were just super like home run in my opinion. Just the colorway was super sick, and everything about those were dope. Speaking of those though, if anybody has those in dead stock in a size 10, I'm actually looking, because those run smaller. So the pair that I have is a little bit small. So I would love to get a size 10 in dead stock shape. So if anybody has one, hit me up on Twitter at HessKicks. Appreciate you guys for looking out, as you guys always do. And shout out to you guys that actually hashtag me, or not hashtag, you tag me on posts relevant to myself, like on Instagram and stuff. You guys know I'm looking for a shoe. You guys tagged me on some Dornbecker 2s a while ago. Didn't end up getting them, but appreciate you guys for looking out. Anyway, moving on. Number 1 LeBron to myself. I know this is going to be weird for you guys. maybe for some of you guys, but it is the Stewie 6s. I think they're super duper dope. This is the Stewie dunks that Max Lund ended up designing for myself and sending to me. But the Stewie 6s I think are just super, super dope. The 6 model is a slept-on model in general. I think it's a really nice looking model, more casually than on court even. And but the Stewie 6s are just so dope. They're just like a perfect example of like a super sick theme that was executed really, really well. I don't know if they ever even released Friends and Family or what the story was on those, but just seeing them, I was like, man, those are a pair that I definitely want. And of course, I'll never get them unless they do some sort of a release. But yeah, you know, the SBs did a lot of like Family Guy, or I mean Simpsons, like Homer and Marge and all those ones a while ago in dunks. But I think that the Stewie Lebrons were like just executed better than the others, just because of the way they did some of the shading and stuff on those. But that's my top 5. What do you guys think? What is in your top 5? I know the Watch the Throne joints is probably in the top 5. There's a lot of other ones out there as well. But yeah, dudes, I mean, that's mine. There's so many, again, good LeBrons, and I'm super excited for the 14s. You know, the 13s were hit and miss. 14s, I'm really, really excited to see what type of technology they're going to be using for. Shout out to Yo Auntie, though, for the shirt a long time ago. Still rocking this shirt. And it might have a little baby slobber on it, you know, holding the baby and stuff, but I wanted to just keep wearing it through the day. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And smack the thumbs up button if you guys enjoy this series. I want to keep it rolling for you guys. Appreciate you guys' support when you guys do hit the thumbs up button. And appreciate you guys' comments in the comment section as well. Leave some comments of some future suggestions for Top 5 Tuesday. And catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.